Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Arsenal 4, Leeds United 1. Arsenal smashed again. At Tanya Emirates Stadium, Arsenal smashed it again. Before Arsenal game, Arsenal have a little bit of pressure, even though they are more points ahead of Manchester City, but they have a little bit of pressure because Manchester City destroyed Liverpool at Etihad and they even won 4-1. So Arsenal have to win this game as much as they have to score as much as they can. That's why Saka came on from the bench, because even though Gabriel Jesus scored twice, including a penalty, Saka came on anyway. Saka might not fit 100%, but he came on anyway, and he trying to give a pressure from the left hand side, and he did. And Arsenal have shows really great performance today. I was watching Brighton games as well, because Brighton and Brentford were absolutely spicy. It was so delicious to watch. This game was actual Premier League games. Brighton has so much possession. Brighton had 33 shots, and at the end of the games, it was a 3-3 draw. So it was actually a fun game, but I want to focus on Arsenal. So Arsenal 4-1, I think it is really great game after the international break for Arsenal. They've got 72 points, which means absolutely phenomenal performance this whole season. Gabriel Jesus scored twice, including the penalty, and Ben White scored. The chance created by Gabriel Martinelli. It was a really great goal from the Ben White as well, even though he played as a right back. He was absolutely class today. And Granit Xhaka, what a header, and of course what an assist from Martin Odegaard. The pass is so smooth, it is very easy to score a header goal, because the way the Martin Odegaard pass is absolutely phenomenal. It was great passes from the Martin Odegaard, and he's been providing so many assists for Arsenal. Of course, this season he was the main man, he was a captain, he is everything for Arsenal. Okay, so I think some of the fans watched Arsenal game. Before that game, I think some of the fans might expect a little bit of striker of Arsenal, because they didn't have William Saliba in the back line. So trevorhtun and Gabriel Martinelli, also Gabriel Magalhaes started together, of course, and Saka was set on the bench. So it seems a little bit problem for Arsenal, because they might not they didn't include two of their starting players. But did you notice that Arsenal is not the kind of teams this season? This season Arsenal is not the kind of team which rely on one big and specialist player. Arsenal is the kind of team who threat in a different position, different area of the games. They trying to win the game, they trying to attack the game from the middle and from the left wing and right wing also. They trying to score in every single position that they have when it's come to attacking. So this is not a problem for Arsenal, because Arsenal didn't rely on one big player to win the games. Arsenal rely on so many different players. Arsenal the team, Arsenal is more like a team than Manchester City, this season. Manchester City without Erling Haaland. So what did they do? Without Erling Haaland, it seems like they are slightly better than they are with Erling Haaland. I'm not talking, that Erling Haaland is not that great. Haaland is not fit for Manchester City. I'm not talking about like this, but I think they have they are slightly better without Erling Haaland, and they can provide a threat from every different position. That's why they beat Liverpool 4-1, which is very good result for them. So as Arsenal, when you look at Arsenal this season, they have been scoring from so many players. They have been scoring. They've got goals from the different players. They are not relying on one big player or one special player or Saka or Odegaard, whoever it is, Martinelli. They did not rely. They're not relying on one big special player. They are more of the team this season. That's why they are better than the other 19 Premier League team this season. That's why they are not on the top of the league. That's why they are not weak, even though they don't include one or two first line players. That is how they built this team by Mikel Arteta. That's why I think Arsenal are very special to the season, and they have been showing this the kind of performance which Manchester City showed last season. The season, the last season and the season football. The reason Manchester United won so many games and won the titles are because of they are threat for opposition team from the different kind of angle, from different kind of position. That's why they win the game. That's why they win consistently so many games, and they won trophy at the end of the game, at the end of the season. So this is Arsenal we're seeing now. This is Manchester City or the last version we are seeing now. That's why Arsenal didn't have a problem without William Saliba, without Bukayo Saka from the start, and they managed to score 4 goals. So I think this is special. That's why Arsenal is unstoppable. Now they've got 72 points after 29 games, which is absolutely phenomenal. And Manchester City, of course, they played 28 games and they collected 64 points, which means Arsenal are 8 points clear ahead of Manchester City by playing one more game. Okay, so it is so much comfortable win for Arsenal, and they did it again. So what do you think about this game? Make sure to comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.